What a difference a day makes, Jeremy. We were talking frost issues along the northern tier just yesterday.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, what a difference just 12 hours makes, right? This morning we were in the 30s and 40s, and into the afternoon we got up into the 70s and across a large portion of the area, including down in Susquehanna Valley. That's really where we hit the mid 70s. Here in the Valley cities, we only got into the upper 60s, but that is going to be a memory of the past as we head into the next few days with temperatures in the 80s and 90s. But they will be coupled with the chance for some smoky conditions. There are wildfires burning in Canada, and I can actually see the smoke. If you look up at the first quarter moon, you can see it has this reddish tint to it as a result of the wildfire smoke particles that are in our skies. It'll get thicker through our day tomorrow, and that might be an issue for those of you with bronchial problems or breathing issues. Now, there are those cold temperatures that we had this morning. 43 in Williamsport, 42 in Scranton. They were near record low temperatures for the 2nd of June. Coldest ever for this date, 38 in Scranton. Coldest ever in Williamsport, also 38. So we were off the record by 4 or 5 degrees. And Wellsboro woke up to 37 degrees. That 42 in Scranton, that's 12 degrees below average. Normally we wake up to 54 degrees this time of year. But as we head through the rest of the afternoon, we substantially warmed up with the sunshine, got up into the upper 60s here in Scranton, and in parts of the Susquehanna Valley we're in the mid 70s. There's your live view of Wilkes-Barre. You notice there's not too many clouds, but there's that high thin film of smoke in the upper levels of the atmosphere. And tomorrow, I think it's going to be close enough to the surface that you'll be able to smell it. There are 181 current wildfires burning in Manitoba and Saskatchewan. That's in Canada. And they've already burned 1.7 million acres of land and caused mass evacuations in that province of Manitoba. So much wildfire smoke being funneled into our region throughout the next 24 hours that it might cause some issues for you if you have breathing problems. 57 is the current temperature. We have winds coming out of the east-southeast at 6. There are those mid-70s that we had this afternoon in Williamsport and Selinsgrove. 69 was the high in Avoca, and 65 was the high in Mount Pocono. Still below average. Today makes day 16 with temperatures below average, but this is the last of them. Tomorrow will be above average for the first time, as I said, in 16 days. And temperatures are a little bit warm, especially warmer than they were last night. In the 60s still for Williamsport and Lewisburg. We're at 61 in Lock Haven, 60 even up in Morris, 61 up in Ridgebury too. And look at how much warmer we are than compared to 24 hours ago, 5 to 10 degrees. That warming trend will continue throughout the next few days. Now we have just a few high thin clouds, but notice the bigger picture. We've got this ridge of high pressure over the eastern half of the United States. Now, high pressure spin clockwise rather, and it's funneling the smoke that's currently in Canada right into northeastern United States, into New England and into the mid-Atlantic, and that's going to happen through our day tomorrow. So although this high pressure is going to be responsible for our warm and wonderful weather, it will also be responsible for bringing us some smoke too. So here's future clouds and radar. Future clouds and radar does not model smoke. So here's the picture tomorrow. Nothing in our skies as far as cloud cover, but we will have that smoke in our skies. Then on Wednesday, looks like less smoky conditions, but it'll be even warmer than it is on Tuesday with temperatures in the 80s and even 90s down in the Susquehanna Valley. Now there is a level G3 geomagnetic storm warning, so the coronal mass ejection is interacting with our atmosphere, but it's not interacting at levels high enough right this moment for us to see them in our skies. And as that smoke gets thicker, I think our chances for auroras is just going to continue to dwindle. There's the smoke forecast, really thick possibly by tomorrow afternoon. I don't think this is going to impact our air quality enough for healthy people to notice, but those of you who are sensitive to wildfire smoke, you probably should spend more time indoors. There's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the 80s for your Tuesday. We're into the 90s by Wednesday and Thursday, and by Thursday evening we're dealing with some showers and thunderstorms, and they last with us through Friday and Saturday. Scott?
All right, love that forecast. Thank you, Jeremy.